Of a horrible storm brewing out there. I have been going back and forth with the powers that be as to how things are going to be handled. I want to let you know I've been trying to get it set up to where I could pre-record the rest of the week and you all could go ahead and start doing your Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday daily assignments. So that's what I'm trying to get past. And so far, that is meeting a lot of resistance. And so I have been told that classes are going to continue online every day so far. I just want y'all to know I am against this. You all need to be preparing, especially since almost everybody is in Tampa. First and foremost, be safe, okay? Uh, don't risk yourselves. Don't do anything. We will figure out the class, okay? Everybody got that? Yes, yes? Okay, you guys are more important. So I want you to know that that comes first. We will figure out the class. I am wholeheartedly behind my students and I am fighting this tooth and nail. Um, I am over in Haines City area, so we're close or to Lakeland area and that, and I know the situation over here, and so I want you all to not have to worry about that. So first things first, everything in the week is open, okay? So I want you all to be aware of that. The only thing that is not open is the daily assignments. Those are the daily attendance assignments. So everything in the week is open, including the midterm. So we're going to go through that, and then we'll come back to the actual lecture. So I want you to be able to get in there and do as much as possible because the storm's going to interrupt things regardless this week for somebody somehow somewhere. And so there will be makeup time, but I know given past experience, makeup time is never convenient for everybody. So I want you to do as much as you can as quickly as you can to lessen the impact. Now, keep in mind that everything is on virtual servers, so they will be accessible all over. I will be taking things into consideration when you do your assignments. Now, that doesn't mean just throw together crap, okay? I'll be very blunt. Don't just throw together crap. You still need to do decent work, okay? Everybody got that? Yes? I'm going to be lenient. I'm going to work with you, but I need y'all to work with me as well. We're in this together. I fight for you, but I need you doing it too. All right. So I'm going to see what I can do for you on the daily assignments without getting myself in trouble, but I need you to watch for your emails. Okay. So please watch those emails. They will come to your student accounts. And so pay attention to those. So you may be getting a list of 4 questions, and I will need you to answer those questions. All right, everybody got that? You might be getting, well, actually, it'll be 3 because we have a daily question. So if you get an email with 3 questions, I need you to respond back to that email with 3 questions. All right, or 3 answers. So just please follow me and you'll understand why later. All right? Okay, so I want to get in here and I need to get to my regular screen up here and away we go. So I'm going to share this screen here and I'm going to move this one out of the way and make this big. So here we are. We're on the home screen. Not quite yet. Come on. There we go. I'm going to take a look here. We are in week 2. Hopefully you've done everything in week 1. If you have not completed something in week 1, I need to hear from you as to when you are going to get it done. Unfortunately, if you are missing something from week 1, you only have week 2 to make it up. This is why I tell you to keep up to date because look what's happening in week 2. And so please get in touch with me. Let me know what's going on. And this is why we need to stay up to date because you never know what's going on. So, of course, we're going to have a question for today here, and we're going to talk about this elevator pitch here. So, an elevator pitch is um, a personal commercial. Everybody hates that question. Tell me a bit about yourself. We all hate this one. Tell me a bit about yourself. So, this is why I want you to pay attention to this assignment because this personal commercial, this elevator pitch, this is the answer to that question. You're going to do this. And once you do this, you will never have to worry about this question again. So this is why we do this. And people are like, I don't want to do this. Do this once. This is your answer. And you'll be able to use this over and over and over again. So why not do it once and never sweat this question again? So there's a video and there's a bad example and there's a good example. Pay attention to these. So you want to focus on why you're a good hire. Don't tell about personal stuff. Nobody wants to hear that, okay? When they say, tell me a little bit about yourself, it's only work related and why they want to hire you, okay? And you need to start learning how to talk specifically, not I'm a good this, I'm a good that. You need to be able to give examples on why you're good. Tell your business stuff, what you know, where you got it from, where you learned the skill, those soft skills, those hard skills, where you learned it, how you can utilize it. Okay. So a good thing to do is write it down first and then practice it so you can say this without sounding like you're reading from a script. Now, there's a PDF here that will tell you how you can record this directly into Canvas. Right here, it tells you how to do it. Okay. So it can walk you through, or you can record it on your phone. That's perfectly fine. And then what you'll do is you'll click Start Assignment, and then you'll upload that file. So you can upload it here, or you can use your webcam right here if you have one. Or if you don't feel comfortable being in front of the camera, text entry. Type out exactly what you would say. Now, remember, this commercial has a time limit, okay? Right here, 30 seconds to a minute. Don't go on and on. If you're going on longer, stop, cut it down. It's called an elevator pitch for a reason. You and another person step into an elevator, and that elevator's moving up that building. You have 30 seconds to a minute till that person steps out of that elevator. You need to impress them enough that either they're going to tell you about job openings or they're going to be interested enough to possibly consider you for a position. This is a real thing, folks, okay? We're not having you do this because it's just fun or we want to annoy the crap out of you, okay? This is a real thing. This same concept, this is what you do when you're networking and you're meeting people for the first time. You use this elevator pitch. Hi, my name is Ron Haley, and I'm a senior instructor at Southern Technical College. I've gained my experience over the course of time on 4 different campuses, plus I also teach online. Through my experience, I have worked in the following fields. I've worked in the medical field, I've worked in big trucking, I've worked in veterinary medicine, etc., etc. You have 30 seconds to a minute to lay everything out. So not only do you use it in networking, but then when you go into that interview and the person says, tell me a little bit about yourself. Boom, you have it. There's no hesitation. There's no sweating. But the next person comes in, they're like, you have it over them. Your confidence comes through. Does everybody see why this assignment is so key and how well it prepares you for that interview? Do you see that? Do you understand this? Yes, Joe Ray, you see why this assignment seems so simple, but it's so important. Yeah, this gives you that answer. And once you do it, memorize it. So you could just roll it off. This is one of the most important things to learn about good interviewing, and it gives you such a leg up. Okay, the discussion, your worst interview ever. Anybody have a horrible interview of any kind? Usually most people have if they've done interviews, one that just went totally wrong or the other person, the one doing the interview was horrible. So you're going to come in here and you're going to tell us what that bad interview was. Or if you've never had an interview, you're going to say what you would do to have a good interview. Or if you've only had good ones, tell us what the best one was. Simple, simple. All right. So far these assignments, not so bad. Okay. Now, mock interview. All you have to do, just like for your resume one, you're going to come in, you're going to schedule one for your mock interview. So get on that phone, schedule that mock interview. Whoops, went backed out too far. So now we are all the way up to Wednesday. Now, you interviewed somebody for that dream job, or you need to call them up if you can't get to them physically. Get that in, write that up, come in here, click start assignment, come in here, text entry, boom, 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 boom. If you did it in Word or whatever, upload that puppy. Click upload file, then choose file, and away you go. All right. So now that takes you where? Look at this. So now that will get you all the way through Wednesday. Thursday, those of you that have finished your resume interview. Now, I'm expecting your resume interview where you go in and talk to them about your resume. I'm expecting those schedules to be messed up this week. I'm realistic. We will figure this out. Okay. Anything that gets bumped around, the due dates are going to be moved. Okay. Do as much as you can. Okay, don't count on, oh, everything's going to be moved, so I'm going to just push everything off. Please don't push things off. Okay, that's the worst thing that can happen because you're going to be stressed by other stuff that's going on. Eliminate as much stress as you can by taking care of things you can now. So, this submit your signed resume. Once you get it signed, boom, that's all you got to do. Okay, midterm exam. Okay, that midterm right here. When you click on it, because you can take it as soon as possible, once you start it, finish it. Don't get out of it. It's going to count as your chance to take it. Don't try to go in and look around. It don't work that way. 25 questions, okay? Most of them are multiple choice and uh, things like that. There are some short answer. Don't think that when you completed it, that's your final grade. I go back through because there's a couple of the answers that, given our location in Florida, I'm not real happy with the multiple choice answers, and you might get a partial set of points depending on what you check. Or I may say, yeah, I understand why you chose that answer, and you'll get full points. Don't leave any questions blank. All right, everybody got that? Everybody understand? Plus, I had to put those bonus points in if you did that bonus question last week. Everybody understand that midterm? Watching, waiting for answers. Trying to get y'all through this week, folks. All right, so please, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, to help you out, I strongly recommend either you print this, pull it up on another window, so that when you go through that midterm, click on this help button right there, midterm study guide. Boom. Open this up, or it's got a little download arrow, or even up in this corner, it's got a download. Open this up. Every answer you need is in here. You may have to look for it, but it is in here. Okay? I want you to have this. And the reason being is people are like, oh, I'll just Google search it. I'll Google search. Yeah, but let me tell you, there's some nasty people out there that put the wrong answers out there. They thought this was funny, so they got the wrong answers out there for these questions. And because people kept searching and clicking on those have become the most popular answers. So you will get the thing wrong because you chose the most popular answer. This is taking a while to pull up here. Let me try pulling it again. Then click download. And I'll open it this way. So this is going to be the study guide. And you can see it there. Come over here. There we go. And so every question is on here. Okay, every answer is in here. Now the questions are randomly generated. So your, oh, there, it pulled it up anyway. Okay, so your question one may not be the question one that somebody else gets. If you're close enough and you get together, you can work together. You can call each other. The point is you need this information. All right, so that's going to take you all the way through. Now, typically on Thursday, we would have a guest speaker. Because of conditions, we will not have a guest speaker. So it will be a very short class on Thursday, even if we have class on Thursday. All right. Okay. Everybody good so far? Yes, yes. All right. So let's get over to our lesson here, because it is an important one because it's all about you. There we go. And like most things, this class is all about you, but this is really important because it's about personal brand. And I've mentioned this before. Personal brand, this is you and your reputation. And I'm telling you, you won't believe how much your reputation gets to another business before you. So we're going to talk about how important it is creating one and the purpose of that personal commercial or elevator pitch. Okay, it is your reputation. Okay, boom. And it defines everything about you, your aptitudes, your skills, your abilities, your personality, and your values, all in one. So it's very much. So when you hear a company's brands, you hear those slogans, you see those names up there, you just see, the big M, that's McDonald's. That's a logo that's associated. You know exactly what you're getting with that. When people hear your name already in school, they have an idea about what kind of quality work you put out or don't, how reliable you are or aren't, how trustworthy you are. And if you tarnish that, it's hard to fix it. So, factors that make your brand great are how clear is it? How authentic? How consistent? If you do good work and bad work and good work and bad work, yeah, you don't have a good brand. Okay. How relevant are you? Are you staying up to date? If you're not reading trade journals, you're not keeping up with what's current in your field, you quickly become non relevant and nobody's going to want to keep you around. Okay. You're not going to be in a field where, oh, I know this and that's it. You better keep up because new people coming in, they're learning newer techniques. They're going to know the latest and greatest, and that's harder for someone who's been in the field longer. You need to keep up, and it's on you to do that. So you better stay relevant. Differentiate yourself from the others. What sets you apart? I asked you that already this year. What makes you better than the others? Does everybody remember that? I said, what sets you above the others? What trait is better that you have than the others? Authority. You need to walk into a room and people understand the power you have, the ability you have, engagement. You need to be the one to walk over and drop yourself into the group. Hi, my name is so and so. Now, this can be really uncomfortable for most of us. So buckle up and do it. Because when you do that, the other people who are a little bit shyer, they're going to step back. You're going to stand out. Now, you can be shaking inside, you can be nervous and all that, but knock the others down because you know what? This is a competition. Your career, no one's going to give it to you. It's a competition. So when you push the others down, you go up. Okay? The person you're in school with, there's one job there. There's two of you there. The difference in money going up might be $10, $15 more an hour. How many of you will push the other person down to get that money? Show of hands. Who's going to push their friend down to get that money? Anybody? Because your friend's going to do it to you. One person's honest. The other people, your friend's going to push you down and take that money. Your friend is not your friend in business. You are your own business. You need to start thinking about that. Because what if your friend gets that position and then they decide they don't like it and they move on and now somebody else comes and gets it? You let your friend take that job and then give it to somebody else. Some friend. Remember, friends aren't friends in business. Friends are friends outside of business. You are your own business. I would not want to be the one having the conversation with your significant other when you go back and say, yeah, I was up for a $10 promotion, but I decided to let my best friend have it. Not a good idea. Okay, remember, success comes from you. You drive your success, you drive your career. So personal branding helps build the reputation or brand that is desired and will lead you to a career. Protect your brand. If you do 10 things right, and this is with any company or any person, you do 10 things right, that's great. One person might say something good. You do one thing wrong, that person's going to tell 10 people you did something wrong, and they're going to tell 10 people. It's harder to fix mistakes. Personal brand statement. People get this wrong month after month after month. One sentence. Statement means one sentence, and it will describe what a potential job candidate offers an employer. Now, this is going to reflect your skills, your abilities, your personality, and your values you're going to give the company. It's your tagline or slogan. Now, it's not going to be cutesy. It's not going to be like just do it like Nike has and runs on Duncan, things like that. But the goal is to give you an idea or give the employer an idea of how you would contribute to the company. So the first time you're going to do is you're going to define yourself. So you're going to start with your reputation. Okay. So what is your reputation? What do people say about you? I mean, honestly say about you. What do they say about you and your work? Be honest with yourself because other people will be. List your skills, your hard and soft skills. You should know by now. Knowing what you know is so important. I keep telling you this. So, what are your hard skills and soft skills? List them out because you're going to need to do this. Now, start describing yourself, kind of like, I know this, and this. Okay. Now, you've made it down to here and here. Now you're going to start writing whole sentences and phrases. And then you're going to make one sentence that describes you. Okay? So, why is that important? Because that brand statement's going to go on your resume, your cover letter, your social media accounts, the information about you on LinkedIn, that's where that goes. It's going to go in your portfolio, on your resume at the top. Instead of saying, uh, you know, looking for a position and blah, blah, blah. No, this is where your brand statement goes. It goes on everything. Okay, so let's take a look. So here's brand statements. Okay, so a creative problem solver who can combine mathematics skills and science expertise to help develop sustainable energy sources. Okay, a writer who's able to blend communication critical skills to illustrate solutions to common problems. Okay, so these are things, an electrician with experience in residential and commercial wiring that is able to um, resolve any types of issues in the tri-state area or something along those lines. That would be your personal brand statement. So it tells exactly what you can do to help that company. One sentence. Now, a personal commercial is a rehearsed introduction, right there, rehearsed introduction that includes brief information and a little bit about their career goal. It's also called an elevator pitch. So these are used interchangeably, personal commercial and elevator pitch, 30 to 60 seconds. Don't let it go on 2 or 3 minutes, okay? And it answers that horrible question, tell me about yourself. And we all hate that one, okay? And it serves two functions, networking for a job, for advice, and you also, don't forget, you can also tell people, yeah, I'm looking for a job. It's still out. So here's some examples. So the personal brand statements on one side and then the commercials on the other. The personal brand statement, a marketing professional who's dedicated to creating jaw-dropping promotions. That's their statement. Now, when they turn it into a commercial, I am Susan Ruskowski, an assistant marketing product manager with a degree in marketing communications from Baylor University. I'm located in the greater Houston area. I'm looking for a career in advertising agency. My skills include writing promotions that capture the attention of target audience based on their demographics. I am proficient at ad creation and social media marketing. I'm flexible and skilled at working with others. So in the brand statement, told you I'm a marketing professional who's dedicated to this. And then in the personal commercial, expands it, telling who you are, what you do, where you're located, the title, and the skills. So you take that brand statement, that personal commercial, the brand statement is boom, this is me. The personal brands or the personal commercial says, this is who I am, where I am, what I do, and how I'm going to do it. So you expand that. Now, you always have that commercial rehearsed. You practice in front of a mirror. We use phones now. We record it on the phone. So you do not read it word for word. Otherwise, it's going to say, my name is Ron Haley, and da da da. You sound very robotic. Keep it within that 30 to 60 seconds. and ask for feedback. Practice with your friends, your family. Ask them, what do you think? Record it multiple times, play it back and see how it sounds. It works. Okay. Does everybody understand how to do a brand statement? That single statement. Everybody understand what you do there? Yes? Okay. Got one commitment, got two. Okay. Everybody understand this personal commercial? Because you're going to have to do one for the assignment. All right. Okay. For today, though, you are going to write a brand statement. So remember the steps that were back there. First of all, find out what people say about you. List your skills. Then you start writing those phrases about you until you get that one sentence that describes you. Remember, you're not writing a catchy slogan. You're writing about you. I am this that does this. Okay? This that does this is basically what it turns out. Boy, it looks horrible when I write on a pad. Okay, does everybody understand that? That's kind of how your brand statement comes out. This is who or what I am, and I do this. Everybody kind of got that in a nutshell? Now, I'm not looking for perfection in the brand statement because this might be your first one, but I want you to try it. Points are given for trying. Okay, honest effort. Everybody got that? Yes? All right. Okay. Remember, trying. Okay. Now, please watch for emails and texts as soon as I hear anything from the powers that be on classes and that. Also, watch for that email with 3 questions on it and answer that email. That will become very clear, and if you can put 2 and 2, you'll understand why I have 3 questions for you. And so I'm trying to help you all out with attendance going forward in this week. And most importantly, I want y'all to be safe and do whatever you need to do so. Okay? And then I'll figure out the class portion for you as best as I can. All right? Everybody got that? Okay. And we will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Y'all have a good one.